Right behind me is my new imaginary friend, Chloe.
Hi.
Now we're going to talk about the iPod Touch. iPod Touch, more like dumb pod touch. What the heck?
iPod Touch sucks.
This is a big ripoff of the iPhone. It was introduced in 2007, and the iPod Touch 6th generation was released in 2015, and is probably the last one to be made.
When playing games or some apps, you have to use headphones to hear it, since it doesn't support exterior sound like on the iPhone and iPad.
Battery percentage is not supported on the iPod Touch, so the battery is not accurate, so it drops over time. My iPod Touch lasts for about 2 to 3 hours being used.
You see that low battery icon up there in red? That means it's low.
I use an app called Battery Percent, which measures the battery percentage. My iPod Touch stops working at 12%. When I try to reboot it after that, it shuts off again after a while. This causes me to charge my iPod Touch constantly, even at school. At school, when it's fully charged, I turn it off. I turn it back on when it's time to eat. The iPod Touch 6th generation does not have the iPod Touch loop like the 5th generation. I have the 16GB iPod Touch 6, and I have to delete things for more space. I saw an iPod Touch 5th Gen 32GB in December 2015, but didn't want it. I never should have asked for the iPod Touch in December 2015.
There's no GPS.
There's also no support for Touch ID. You get just the classic home button from 2007, but on the iPod Touch 6th Gen in gold you get the gold rounded square on the home button. Still doesn't make anything better.
Hope the iPod Touch gets discontinued soon.
That's all for this episode. Bye.